Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of James Bond Bitcoin Live 00128 hashtag fork update. So, we're going to do a little bit of fork updating here. Uh, you'll see what I'm talking about. And we're basically going to get rid of some links here in the notes section and see what forks were real, what forks were fake, what forks were duds. So anyways, let me go in the notes section here real quick. I'll see what we're talking about today. Of course, every day I talk about Bond Trading View. Bond Trading View is a list of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage, an all-time high. Flagged for shorts. That's coming from onchainfx.com, and I made a customized Bond Trading View. And so it's set up where it's flagged for shorts, so you can make more Bitcoins. Anyway, I'll get to that a little bit later, but here's what I'll be talking about today. A Bitcoin user's guide on coming forked coins. Now, I know I already went over most of these, but let's do a recap. Let's do an update because some of them were fake. Some of them were jokes. Some of them were real. Some of them have already forked. We'll just do an update on that. Also, Danish woman arrested after allegedly paying for a fake Darknet Hitman with Bitcoin. And, you know, I always wondered about the assassination markets. Will it ever come? Will it ever be? Well, you never know. You know, it seems like there's a market demand for this kind of stuff. So if there's a market demand and, you know, if we're on to free markets, maybe there's something to an assassination market. Anyways, I'll talk a little bit about that. All right, so let's go over the notes section here. Coinspectator, real-time cryptocurrency news aggregator. That's in the notes section. I partitioned it off. And CryptoPanic is a news aggregator platform indicating impact on price and market for traders and cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Crypto Kings, I'll be going over some of these. Some of them are worth keeping. Some of them I might just get rid of because they're just dead sites for the most part. It's time to stop meme. So next in the note section, partitioned off, it's time to stop. It's a link to a meme. It's time to stop with all these hard forks. And maybe some of them are actually listening to what I'm saying because some of those potential Bitcoin hard forks have disappeared. So let's see here. Bitcoin Platinum, that's a real one. I'll go over that. It seems pretty genuine. Let's see if they actually do anything and get a mainnet going. Bitcoin Uranium, that one, I think it's a dud. It has until December 31st to actually do something. We'll see what happens. I'll go over that in the bitcointalk.org forums. And then Bitcoin Cash Plus, we'll check that out too. We'll see if that's going to really happen or not. Bitcoin Classic, I'll check that out too today. That's why I'm hashtag fork update. We'll see if Sean Connery is still interested in Bitcoin Classic. And then Segwit 2x. I was really hopeful for this one, but this one has failed. I'll go to the website. We'll see what it says now. And then Super Bitcoin. Yes, Super Bitcoin, everyone. I'll check this out. Let's see what it says. Maybe it's still around. Maybe it's not. Who knows? And then Bitcoin Diamond. BID. We'll check this out. We'll check this. We'll check out the site. We'll see if it's still alive. Is it still going? Does it even have a website? All right. And then Bitcoin Diamond, BCD. We'll see what's going on with them. Now, Bitcoin Diamond's BCD, the one that hard forked November 25th, definitely has a futures market. It doesn't quite have a mainnet yet, so there's no point in trying to send your coins because there's nowhere to send them. And the wallets seem to be obscure wallet companies, which I've never heard of. Then again, it's mostly Chinese. Most of these hard forks seem to be a Chinese thing. And then Lightning Bitcoin LBTC, that one's a dud now. So we'll go over that and we'll see what links shows up. Maybe I got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got it. I got the Lightning Bitcoin .io. I'm pretty sure that's the right address, unless they went all fruity tooty on me and did a forked marriage with Bitcoin Gold and they're on their honeymoon maybe. And I have a list of airdrops. Last update October 29th. I'll check that out. Maybe I'll check it today so I can update it to what today's November 10th. Yep, or well November 9th really, but going to be November 10th. My show is the late night show. And that's for all those people who like to get free money falling from the sky. Also in the notes section, partitioned off, I'll check out these links as well. I'm going to try to clean up my notes section. Segwit charts, I'm going to check that out. Let's see what the Segwit chart or the Segwit adoption is like. Has it gone up? Has it gone down? Is it the same? Let's find out. And then Coin Codex, a listing platform very similar to CoinMarketCap. I'll be checking that out today. I'm going to be checking out most of these links today. I'm going to see if they're worth keeping on my notes or I should get rid of them. Live Coin Watch, also a listing platform. CoinGecko, another listing platform. BitInfo Charts, that's a keeper, I'm pretty sure. Live Coin Watch is also a keeper. I'm pretty much going to probably keep Coin Codex and CoinGecko, but I'll go over them. We'll just keep an update on them. And then, of course, Joho mempool statistics. I do that every day, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep that. And then Salome.io, very useful listing platform. I'm probably going to keep that as well. We'll go over every one of those. And Transaction Accelerator as well. We'll just check it out. We'll see if it's still there. We'll even go over a comparison of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash hash rate for the last 6 months. Why not? It's what is it, Saturday night going into Sunday early morning? Why not? It's the weekend show. All right, next in the notes that's been partitioned off, I'll be definitely keeping this. Bitcoin. Can Bitcoin be replaced via multiple hard forks? James Bond interview. Crush the Street, published November 9th. Interviewed November 7th. I say some interesting things there. Go and check it out. And then collecting your free Bitcoin Gold coins with Coinami. I'll leave that there just for those people who are still not sure about Bitcoin Gold and how to split your coins. And just in case if you need a video, how to split Bitcoin Gold BTG01. I did a video on that. Go and check that out. And if you don't have an Android or you can't download Coinami for whatever reason, they have a recovery phrase tool, also a mnemonic code converter. You could probably just put your backup mnemonic seed from any other wallet, Trezor or Ledger or whatever you want, and then you could simply split your Bitcoin that way using the mnemonic code converter. You can also do it offline, so you don't have to feel like you're going to get hacked. So, and then I'll go over Bitcoin Gold as well. I'll check. I'm going to muster up enough courage to go to that website, and hopefully they won't have a virus on that website or any malware that's going to steal my Bitcoin. I'm definitely going to, okay, next in the notes section that's been partitioned off, I'm definitely going to be keeping these until BitConnect actually collapses, which I think will probably be relatively very soon. Why has ICO Index labeled BitConnect as an outright fraud? Notice regarding high yield coins on top of BitConnect. What is BitConnect and why have we decided to distance ourselves from it? And if you've been watching any cryptocurrency video, or you've been watching this video and you saw an ad, right, for BitConnect, usually by somebody named Craig Grant or his mistress Juliana, or maybe Crypto Granny or whoever, you probably want to check out those links first. And also, I have a video, James Bond Bitcoin Live 0017, where I actually interview 3 BitConnectors. 2 of them rage quit. One was stupid enough to stick around to let you know where you could find them. And by the way, that person that was stupid enough to stick around, well, he's not doing BitConnect videos anymore. I wonder why. Anyways, he's moved on to some other Ponzi's and other money schemes. I also had a 4th guest, and he had nothing to do with BitConnect, Crypto Blood, and even he could tell right off the bat BitConnect was a Ponzi. I also had Ozzy the BS Filter do a special appearance, but he couldn't say anything. He didn't stick around long enough, and I think he still can't figure out if BitConnect is a Ponzi or a scam. I'm pretty sure it is. All right, and then last part in the note section that's been partitioned off, I have the video. I have the video theme for this video, La Femme Nikita gunfight scene. So if you're ever in a situation where things don't work out as planned, what do you do? How do you handle yourself? Sometimes we're tested in many ways. So check out that video. If you have never seen that movie, it's fun to watch. And then, of course, I have the meme, hashtag yes2x98. I have a link to that meme, what you're looking at right now, La Fake Nikita Fork. And then I also have a link to Pot of Gold, Bitcoin Pot of Gold. I also have the Pot of Gold donational address as well. Please donate. It's a Segwit address. So have some fun with that. All right, let's all check out who's in the live chat. And looks like I have dual overhead camness. How you doing? 21 Million Club, Richie Rich as well. And then Fud Machine, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Jacob TS, welcome back. Q Burrow, how you doing? And then Julie G, how you doing? Welcome back, everybody. So it looks like we're going to have some fun here. I'm going to go over all the links in my notes and see which forks are still alive and which links are worth keeping. I got to shave it down. You know, I put a lot down there, and got to keep it useful. Otherwise, I'm just wasting some space there. So let's go over the meme here. La Fake Nikita Fork. My goodness, I remember when I saw this movie. It was very fun to watch. Anyways, I thought I'd bring it back up because of the story of the Dutch woman trying to hire a hitman to kill her husband, which was actually a fake hitman site, as well as I'll be going over some of the forks, which turned out, some of them are just plain fake and never going to happen. Probably just hype. Anyways, let's go over the stories here, and I'll be talking about it here. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, don't forget to donate to the Bitcoin Pot of Gold. The QR code here on the left side with the arrow pointing to the Bitcoin Pot of Gold. That is the donational address. Please take your wallet, scan that code, and donate as much as you can. And it's really for all of you. So everyone's going to donate. put their life savings into it, and only one person's going to win. Isn't that just like life? Everyone else does all the work for one person to basically take off with all the money. Well, that's pretty much the cryptocurrency space. Everybody else, give me your money, and then I'll take off and run off with it. That's kind of the business model we have. Also, the QR code on the right over here, that is the encrypted private key. If you are good at cracking passwords, go ahead and scan that. Now, this is a Segwit address, so unless you have a Segwit wallet, it may not help you too much. But if you can use a decoder, a private key, encrypted private key decoder to get the private key, and then use a Segwit sender to sweep the keys, or sweep the Bitcoin, I should say. And then I have the QR code here, right down here in the middle. If you use a regular QR code or barcode scanner, that will take you to another YouTuber, Yellow Fever for You, to his channel. He's the one that gave me this idea. Thank you, Yellow Fever, for you. All right, let's go on to the next thing here. All right, OCFX, on-chain FX. This is a customized view, bond trading view. You can see it right here. It says bond trading view. This view created by James Bond Bitcoin Live. List of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high flagged for shorts. So here are my flagged shorts right here. This is the flagged area that I have for shorting. Let's refresh it. Let's see what if there's any change to it. All right. Julie G, do you do we get a participation trophy? Yes, you all get a participation trophy. Each and every one of you. So let's see here. Everyone gets a trophy, of course. You get a little ribbon for just being here. You get a thank you, and maybe you'll get a laugh and a kick, and maybe some good experience in learning, and maybe a good trade. Who knows? Anyways, I just refreshed this, and if you look here, oh man, all the altcoins are down in US dollars. So, I want to talk about this a little bit. When Bitcoin goes down in value, okay, down in US dollar value, have you noticed that all the other altcoins also go down in US dollar value? Isn't that kind of interesting? Does anybody know why? Well, if you haven't already figured this out, these other altcoins are basically fractional representations of Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin goes down, these altcoins go down in value in US dollar. Now here's the kicker, all right? And this is why I don't recommend you getting into altcoins at all. If you're just, if you're going to get into this cryptocurrency stuff, all right? I really believe Bitcoin's probably the cryptocurrency. And here's the thing, like, if you buy any altcoins, you'll notice that the value has gone down. But ironically, if I click here onto Bitcoin value, some of them are doing okay or not as bad, except for Einsteinium. Einsteinium's just getting killed. Einsteinium, EMC's 2 or EMC squared, that one's getting killed on Bitcoin value. So anyways, if you look at some of them, they're not doing too bad on, well, they're not doing great either. But here's the kicker, all right? I'm going to turn this back to US dollar because it just makes it more compact. Here's the kicker. When you get into an altcoin and and Bitcoin goes down, your altcoin is leveraged in some sense. So you're going to have to take a hit on US dollar value on your altcoin. There may be a case where the altcoins will go up in Bitcoin value. All right, the altcoins will go up in Bitcoin value. But here's the thing. That means that you have to wait for Bitcoin to go down in value for your altcoin to have a increase in Bitcoin value. But here's the sucky thing. The altcoin that you have goes down in US dollar value as well. So unless you're willing to stomach that double whammy, right? So you're getting a US dollar value decrease, right, on the altcoin, which freaks people out. And then on top of that, you have to also wait for Bitcoin to go down in value as well. So even if you wanted to cash out, you're cashing out into a falling knife of Bitcoin. And so it really doesn't, in my opinion, it just really, there's no advantage in risking and putting yourself at risk with altcoins. That's just my opinion. And anyways, I'll be going over this a little bit later, but today is just a bloody day in US dollar value. In Bitcoin value, you actually might have done well. The question is, are you willing to go into Bitcoin now and gain a little bit of Bitcoin? But the problem is when you do that, you've also gone into a time when Bitcoin is basically dropped in price. So it kind of intuitively, it defeats the purpose of what you're doing. But ironically, to make more Bitcoin, you have to wait for Bitcoin to drop down in price. And then on top of that, your altcoin is going down in US dollar value. So it just doesn't seem like a good proposition to me, in my opinion. Hey, how you doing, Andre Barnwell? So, and then, oh yeah, Flapping Plemis, I see you there as well. Good to see you. All right, so let's go over the next thing. I'll go over this a little bit later. The list got a little bit shorter, so maybe I can go over everything. All right, so let's go to the first story here. The first story is a Bitcoin user's guide on upcoming forked coins. So I'll go over this one more time. Why not? I mean, we're getting closer and closer through all these hard forks. The sad story is most of these forks aren't ever going to happen. They're just jokes. All right, they're not real. They're probably just a way to get you to buy Bitcoin, which you should be doing anyway. So let me just go over some of these. Now, some of these you already know about, like, for example, Bitcoin Cash, and it talks about all the exchanges and everything. So Bitcoin Cash is real. So that's a fork that's already happened. You should probably, you should have Bitcoin Cash if you own Bitcoin. If not, don't even bother buying Bitcoin Cash. Just go ahead and just buy Bitcoin. The next one is Bitcoin Gold, which has happened. We'll go over that today. We'll go over like some of the other things. We'll talk about Bitcoin Cash. We'll talk about Bitcoin Gold. It talks about some of the, just talks about them just briefly. And then, talks about their wallets and all this other stuff. But mainly I wanted to talk about, let me see here, Bitcoin Diamond, which apparently there are futures. All right. It did fork on this block right here. And they talk about all these exchanges and everything. Let's see, what else are they? Okay, so Super Bitcoin, which is planned to come up. So supposedly this is still real, but I'll check it out. Super Bitcoin, I did a video on that. And then let me see, Bitcoin Platinum, which is going to be coming up, I believe. We'll check that out. We'll see if that's real. And that's the date of the fork on that. Around, it looks like it says December 12th. Every time I see a new article, it always seems to be like a closer and closer date. It's supposed to be the 17th, it's 15th, now it's December the 12th. Like, what's going on? And then here's the other thing is Bitcoin, this is initiated by a European team, Lightning. I didn't even know that. When I looked at Bitcoin, Lightning Bitcoin right here, right here at block 499999 with this delegated proof of stake. Well, they're not around anymore unless I got it wrong. I got the address wrong or something, but I'm pretty sure the address is right. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. Let me see. Where does this thing take us to? It's Bitcoin. Okay. So Bitcoin Lightning, I think, is gone, disappeared. We'll check it out. And then, of course, the Bitcoin God, which there's no website as far as I could tell. So there's nothing there for me to look at, but that's something coming up. Then the Bitcoin Cash Plus. We'll check out that. We'll check out their website. Bitcoin Uranium. We'll also check that out. We'll see if there's anything going on with that as far as the bitcointalk.org forum. Bitcoin Silver. Bitcoin Silver is dead. I don't know what's else they can talk about there, but I think it's dead. There's rumoring about, they're going to start in November or December or something. I think it's a dead project. All right. So what is this? Okay. So Bitcoin X. All right. Now there's this Bitcoin X, which this is new to me. I haven't heard of any Bitcoin X. So here is something that came from Bitcoin X. Looks like a Twitter of some kind. It says, "Now let me introduce the true Bitcoin for the future, Bitcoin X, BCX." Okay, will be forked at block 498888, estimated on December 13th, 2017. Please note that BCX will replace Bitcoin eventually. Total supply is capped at 210 billion. 210 B with a billion BCX. So BCX here. Let me see here. This actually takes me to to their thing here. So let's check this out. I'm going to check this out right now. Wow. BCX. I might. All right. I might have to. Okay, there we go. All right. Looks like their website is kind of real. These websites, they pop up and they disappear. So you never know. The innovation of Bitcoin network. All right. So this is the first time I'm seeing this. There's nothing really here to look at. Safety, stability, cross-chain building. All right, they got a roadmap, and they got an actual picture of a road here. So let's see here. It says main net launch Segwit replay protection, Lightning Network supported on, looks like 2018, January 15th. Okay. All right. So it looks like they got some other stuff coming up in the pipeline. Let's just see if they actually even do something, which I don't think they will actually do. So here's some Q&A. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Let me see. Initial issuance after BCX completes a successful fork at block 498888. Holding Bitcoin will receive corresponding amounts of BCX at the rate of 1 BCH 1,000 BCX. Okay. Well, all right. I get a lot of altcoins. If this is true, now I'm going to go over some of the other coins that was supposed to fork, but I don't think they're ever going to amount to anything. Use for preserved. Oh, this is so bad English. Bitcoin X Foundation will reserve 5% of the BCX for the developed and promotion in order to keep BCX well maintained. So it looks like there is some pre-mine here. This is mineable, but maybe it is. Here's the exchanges: OKX, CX, Gate.io. Looks like your typical Chinese exchanges. So there you go. There it is. I'll add this to the notes section. It is a website here. Now it's just a question of whether or not, okay, this website's going to stay alive. So let me give you some examples here. Okay, so I'm going to go over some of these websites here. Let's go Coin Platinum first. The Bitcoin Platinum first. Let's go to the bitcointalk.org. Let's see how this thing started and where it is now. So waiting for this thing to go. Maybe not here. Let me try some another one here. Here we go. Let's try this one. All right, here we go. So we'll take a look at this. So this, okay, now they have this picture back up. Let me highlight this for you where you can see that it says, "This is a joke." You see that right here? This is a joke. Everybody, this is a joke. This was never really meant to be. It was just a joke because everyone's talking about forking Bitcoin. But you know what? In this cryptocurrency space, jokes have legs and they tend to run off. Just like Doge or Mona or just maybe even Ethereum. I mean, these are just somewhat joke memes of some sort. And like I said, a gullible fool comes by, picks up on it, and it takes off. All right, so let's have a look here. All this nonsense. There's no website. There's no nothing. These are all just, not real. Medium.com, freewallet.org. There's really nothing there, right? Nothing there. So nothing really happened on this. It's just a straight, nonsense. But let's go to the last page and we'll find out what happened. All right, so as we scroll down, you can see someone clearly pointed out that this is a joke right here. You can look, that's October 28th. And then if you keep scrolling down, look who shows up here. Look at this, Disrupt Meister. Now, when I last did this, when I last came here and I checked this, the only thing that was written was the real DPS appears to be here. And that was the only thing written. Now, when I come back, this looks like it's kind of been edited because now it says this was a joke thread right here. And obviously you know who this is, right? Doesn't take a genius. Now this other piece was added. I talk about all the legitimate crypto dividends on my YouTube channel. User Baltimore Hourly Videos. So, I mean, guess who that is? Well, I'm assuming you all know, maybe not. If you don't know, that is Adam Meister. Anyways, here we go. Then here's the guy who actually created the post here. Real, anyone can fork 6, 7, 8 incoming forks mid-January, and you'll see that this is a surprise. Apparently, the Bitcoin Platinum is going to be real. Any gullible fool has picked up on it and has run with this idea now. So this kind of gives you an idea of what this silliness is all about. Let me see. Okay, let's go to and check out the actual Bitcoin Platinum now. If it's still there, it might be real. It actually might be real. And it looks like, as far as I know, Bitcoin Platinum is still a go. It still has a website. It's still going. I don't know why there's two block height numbers here. So it looks like it's a real one. It's gonna go. So don't give up all your Bitcoins just yet. Talks about replay protection, Equihash algorithm, Segwit, GPU mining. So this looks like it's real. Looks like there's some exchanges, some mining pools now. Maybe a wallet. I don't know what this is. It probably just takes you to the GitHub. And so that's about it right there. Looks like there is a tweet here. Let's click on it and let's see what's going on with it. Let's see here. To another. All right, so it looks like, let's see what it says. Is there hard fork will occur in 24 hours. Be prepared for the next crypto division. This is 4 hours ago. So it looks like Bitcoin Platinum is going to be hard forking in 24 hours. So there you go, everyone. Bitcoin Platinum will be hard forking in 24 hours. Is this real? I don't know. I'm a little surprised because the block height. Let me see what the block height is around here. Let me see here. What is the block height? We're at block height 498514. Okay, and then but when is this block height going to be happening here? $498,514. Oh wow! I guess that's when they're starting, and then 498,533 is the actual fork. All right, so wow, okay. 498,514. That's the block height we're on right now, everybody. We're on this block height right now, and let me see here. I guess in 24 hours, supposedly we'll be at 498,533. So there we go. Okay. Well, Bitcoin Platinum will be hard forking in 24 hours. So Monday or Sunday, depending where you are in the world. So it's either going to be Sunday or Monday. All right. Wow. Okay. So we caught Bitcoin Platinum. Let's see if it's really going to happen. And then what else does it say here? It says now releasing binaries for testnet and mainnet. Codename Platinum Disco. You can fully validate binaries via Gation, or you can just build yours, download. All right, so be prepared for a Bitcoin Platinum. See if that's coming. This is interesting. All right, was totally not expecting that at all. All right, well, let me go on to the next article, then I'll get back to the hard forks here. I was just curious about the whole block X thing. All right, so here's another one here. Danish woman arrested after allegedly paying for a fake Darknet hitman with Bitcoin. So apparently this woman didn't like her husband all that much and was so desperate enough to pay in Bitcoin for a hitman on, obviously these darknet websites for assassinations are pretty much all fake. But the fact that this is the second time I've seen a news article like this, I wonder how much of a demand there is for assassination markets. If there really is a market demand for this, then you would think if you're into a free market economy, there should be a place where you can actually hire a hitman. And what better way than actually using some Bitcoin? Unfortunately, this woman got arrested, but that brings me back to my what she should have done is she should have done the job herself, right? Because if you want anything done right, you got to do it yourself. La fake Nikita Fork. Anyways, interesting story. Will a darknet market ever come to light? Assassination markets? I believe it will in the future. Excuse me. I believe it will in the future. Um, it seems like there is demand for this. Now, um, whether it'll be sooner or later, I'm not sure, but I think it will come. I think it will come. I mean, if you think about the darknet markets, they have something for contraband, and it's only a matter of time. Now, most of these hire for hits are nothing more than what I think are just informants who get paid for everybody they turn in. It's not a hard job. They get paid on the money and then never do the job, or they get paid on the money and then get paid a little bit more money for basically turning the people in, getting them arrested. Or it could be just totally all undercover, entrapment. Usually something like this is very, very frowned upon, hiring people for murder. But unfortunately, like anything else, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. So that's what this woman should have done. But if you don't have the courage to do it, then you probably don't want to do it at all. Anyways, go ahead and read this article. Very interesting. What do you all think? Do you think there should be a darknet market for assassination? Should there be assassination markets? I think there really are some that we just don't know about. They're hard to find. You may not even know anything about them. So is there any evidence of that? I don't have any evidence. But considering that this is the second report that I've seen of assassination market, of someone actually paying in Bitcoin to get somebody else killed, tells me that there's probably a lot of people out there who want other people dead. And there must be a market for it, right? Because if we're all free market, if we believe in the free market economy, then we should all believe that this is real. Anyways, let's go on to the next thing here. All right, so let's go on to Bitcoin uranium. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin uranium. All right, here's Bitcoin uranium, and let's check out the websites that they have on here, and they say they're working on it. They're working on it. Let's go. Let's go check it out. Let's check it out. Well, it takes us somewhere, but for some reason, it takes you to Levy and Koronsky LLP, and it seems like some kind of attorney. And here, Levy and Korinsky announced it has commenced an investigation into SONM PTE Ltd concerning possible violations of federal securities laws in relation to the SONM SNM initial coin offering ICO. The SONM ICO ran from June 15th to 2017 through June 19th, 2017, and raised 42 million in either digital tokens, in Ether digital tokens. The investigation concerns either SONM offered and sold unregistered securities in violation of federal securities laws. If you are invested into SNM initial coin offering and wish to learn more about this investigation, feel free to contact Edward Korsinski of Levy and Korsinski LLP to discuss your legal rights at 212-363-7500. So there you go, people. That's what this site takes you. So that's about it. Most of this stuff is not real. Here you go. It's coming the 31st December. Instead of the 31st, it's going to take you to the 31st. Misspelling there, December. So we'll give it some time. We'll see if some gullible fool is going to pick up on this. Let's go to the last page and see if anything's happening. Let's just read the last one. I'm not. Here you go, right here in this section here. What's it say? I'm not interested. I think I will wait for Bitcoin plutonium. Haha. Geez, haven't you found more stupid name? Well, there you go. I don't know if this is really going to work, but here you go. I think this one may be a dead project. Never know. Okay, so let's check out Bitcoin Cash Plus. Let's see if they're real. How you doing, Mr. M. Rocky? All right, so Bitcoin Cash Plus seems to still have a website. It says here, Bitcoin Cash Plus peer-to-peer electronic cash, 3 weeks, 1 day, 23 hours. So it looks like it's going to be January 2nd, 2018. All right, let's see if there's anything else going on with the site here. Nothing all that different. No update on the nodes. No update on the nodes. No update on the wallets. No update on the team. That's about it. I think they have a date, and that's it. I don't see any fork. Okay, here it is. So fork block height at 501407 about January 2nd. So there you go. That's the block height which is going to fork. All right, at least it still has a website. I'll give them that much. So Bitcoin Cash Plus is still in the running. All right, let's check out Bitcoin Classic. Let's check out the fork that Sean Connery likes so much. So let's go over this fork update. There you go. Okay, so Bitcoin Classic mainnet launched on August 1st, 2017, and is still alive. I think barely. It's probably in a coma on life support, as far as I can tell. So wallets will be updated soon. It looks like it says you can use your Trezor with your Trezor.io web wallet and set a custom backend using True Vision's of Satoshi.com right here. If you want to use that, I don't know. It's not even a link. It's just you just have to click on and paste it into it, which runs Insight for Bitcoin Classic. Okay. I don't know if you want to really take that chance. Services, there's an Explorer. I don't even know if I want to click on it, to be honest with you. Looks like there are some mining pools and exchanges. Now, I did click on this. This is a decentralized exchange, Crypto Bridge, which is totally new. Deposits open and trading to be open later, not tested yet. So it's not even tested. As far as I can tell, I mean, it seems like it's alive, supposedly, but there's nothing that I can say that it's worth actually doing other than a web page with a meme on the bottom of it and some links to some obscure places. Bitcoin Classic is nothing more than on life support at this point in time. At least it has a website. I'll give it that much. All right. So let's check what's next now. This had a this was supposed to be the big thing, right? The Segwit 2x hard fork. This is the Segwit 2x hard fork. I did a video on it. Let's see what happens. It's still going. All right, well, that's thinking. It's looking up. I think this is one that's dead. Segwit 2x Bitcoin 2m.org. I think that's a dead end. It's dead because I looked it up before. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There you go. Server not found. So that's pretty much what you get when you put in the Segwit 2x. What was it called? Bitcoin 2m 2megabyte.org. They've gone up and disappeared. They said, nope, we're not going to do it. See you later. So I think I can scratch this one off the list. So we're going to scratch this one off the list here. All right. What's next on the list here? Super Bitcoin. So let's go to Super Bitcoin. All right. So Super Bitcoin is still alive, people. It has a website, at least. So it has a website. I will give it that much. Will Campbell, do you really think Bitcoin Silver is still coming? BitcoinSilver.io. Okay, I'll check that out. And Rocky M, if you want to know if any of these involve free kitties, well, maybe you could dump some of these coins and get some Ethereum to get those crypto kitties, or you could dump it and get some real money and well, I don't know, go to the local animal shelter and adopt a kitty. How you doing, Beauty Bubble? Welcome to the live chat. All right, so what do we got here? Super Bitcoin. I did an episode on that. Let's check it out. Looks like they kind of changed their symbol just a little bit, not too much. Looks like they have something. 4988. That's when they're going to be hard forking. It seems to be like 4988 seems to be the time when people like to fork a lot for some reason. We still have the same people up here. All right, so there's some support here. So Bitphoenix, so they got some wallets and they got some exchanges. So Bitphoenix looks like will support it. seems like. Big one, I don't know, Hobu, OK Exchange, wallets, BTCC wallet, BXIN wallet, media and community. So it seems to be, they seem to have something going on, at least. At least. So this is a work in progress. So Bitcoin, Super Bitcoin, still in the running. So I can leave Super Bitcoin in the notes section here. Okay, when is this supposed to happen? Let me see. What was the date? Oh yeah, okay, so it's still set around December 17th. They haven't changed that. So, okay. We'll leave Super Bitcoin in there, oh yeah, let's check out silver, bitcoinsilver.io, okay? Bitcoinsilver.io. All right. Bitcoin Silver. Oh, this is their ICO thing, crowd sale. This is so they moved from a fork to a basically an ICO. Is this the Bitcoin Silver? It's supposed to have a different ticker symbol. So okay, if that's what they went with, then fine. But it's not what they originally said, right? All right. Well, it's totally different from what they said. But anyways, all right. But the fact that Bitcoin holders or hodlers are not going to get any of this stuff as an airdrop, kind of not interesting to me anymore, isn't it? So okay, but kind of defeats the purpose. All right. So okay, now I'm going to go back to Bitcoin Diamond BID. Now I don't even know where to find this. Apparently they already did a hard fork, but I can't find it anywhere. Bitcoin Diamond BID, and this is where they're talking about no more hassle with 100% stake reward. This is a staking proof of stake. I don't even know where to find this, but at least they have a website. I don't know if anything other than that. There's no wallets that I can find. A wallet. Let me see here. Let's go coin market cap here. BID. BID. I don't even know what that if that ticker symbol is really there or not. So let's take a look. If it's not on coin market cap, BID. BID. No, there is nothing. There's nothing. Oh, okay. So I know that one is real. At least I have a website, although I can't find anything about it. And then there's Bitcoin Diamond, BICD. Let's see how that's doing. BICD.io, BTCD.io. So let's see how Bitcoin Diamond's doing. All right, so Bitcoin Diamond is still around. All right. Bitcoin Diamond is still around, still doing 210 million coins. All right. Oh, looks like they changed their symbol just a little bit. The front page here. It is trading on futures. I know that much. So Bitcoin Diamond at 49.99. That's what it says. Okay, we'll check out the price on that. All right. And then let's see here what it does. Now it has some exchanges added to it. As you can see, most of it's Chinese. So most of this is a Chinese-induced hard fork. They're doing, the Chinese are good at one thing, it seems like, and that's just making knockoffs or making stuff cheaper. And probably, you ever notice they're also a little bit lower quality, and they kind of cut like the cost. They cut corners on all the quality stuff. Seems like they got the same wallet. The web page has changed a little bit. So, and then they have this disclaimer right here. They still have this disclaimer. The wallets, there's none of these wallets are any wallets that I'm familiar with, so I wouldn't really trust the wallets. So November 4th, they did hard fork. Looks like their mainnet will go live late December. So they already reached the hard fork here. So late December, their mainnet will be updated. So looks like Bitcoin Diamond is real. So I'll leave that in the notes section. So hopefully they'll have a live net here soon. We'll see. This is going to be interesting. Development team still unknown, but they're 007 leader. Now, you probably think, like, that might be me. No, it is not me. It almost seems like they're trolling me. Foundation, all this other stuff. All right, so at least we know they're real. We know they're real. All right. So I think this is a good go. Let's have a look at Diamond Futures. All right. So Bitcoin Diamond Futures. Let's take a look. Fun machine. Let me see. What did you say? You're saying exchange. Cool Coin is a good exchange. Really? Where are they? Cool Coin. I don't see Cool Coin in here. What's the other one? Coin Pro is a scam. I don't see Coin Pro. I don't see Coin Pro in here. Oh, this one right here, Coin Pro. So this wallet is a scam right here. And then Cool Coin, Cool Coin Exchange. I don't know where that Cool Coin Exchange is. Let me see. I'm trying to look for it. Oh, right here, Cool Coin. Okay, so you're saying this one, this Cool Coin is good. Okay, that's Fun Machine. That's what Fun Machine says. I'm just gonna have to trust your word because I don't know any of these. So Cool Coin Exchange is good according to Fun Machine. And then Coin Pro here is a scam. Okay, yeah, you got to be careful. I wouldn't even bother with any of these until the mainnet goes live, which is supposedly late October. No, I'm not October. Late December. Mainnet update. I mean, first of all, if you do have it, it's no good to do anything because you're not going to be able to split it until the mainnet goes live to send it to an exchange. And on top of that, there's absolutely no exchange here that I'm familiar with at all. At all. So I know Hobie, maybe Hobie, OK Exchange. Binance seems to look like a familiar. I can't believe they got Yobit in here. Other than that, I mean, it's like most of these look like Chinese exchanges. So Okay, let's have a look at Bitcoin Diamond Futures. Now, according to the Diamond Futures, it's trading at $30. And then when I go up here, it says here now it's trading at $50. So I'm not sure what exchange they're using. It's probably one of their Chinese exchanges. Hey, Pisces trait rule 373. Have a good night. I'm glad you stopped in and said hello. Altcoin is in Vancouver, Canada. Interesting. Let me see. Altcoin. Which one? Altcoin. Oh, this one right here. Altcoin is in Canada. Okay. Well, must be good for you Canadians out there. I was thinking about our Vancouver, Canada. Okay. I just never heard of them. They must. You know. How can I say this? They must be accommodating, I guess, Chinese customers. I'm assuming. So Qbro says that altcoin is where you were given BCD already. Okay, so this is one of the exchanges. All right, it's good to know that. Anybody's interested in that? I mean, this is what Qbro is saying. Know that? If anybody's watching. But there's a lot that I just never heard of. All right, so let's go back up top. It's trading at $50 somewhere. According to CoinMarketCap, it's trading at $30. Let's have a look at the markets. Where is the difference in this? The closest thing that I got to $50 is like $43. Other than that, let me see where the volume lies. Binance, Bitcoin to BCD, that's trading at 31. OK Exchange is at 24. And those are the two largest exchanges. Huobi is at 24. X Rates is at 38. And that's only 11% of the total trading volume. What's the other one? Another X Rates is X Rates BCD to USD, and BCD to Bitcoin is at $35. And then that's about it. There's some S trading. There's some Ruble. There's some other obscure exchanges, but they only represent a very small percentage. So, well, good luck. Have a good one, Bitcoin Beauty. Oh, not Bitcoin Beauty, Beauty Bubble. I'll see you later. All the exchanges are raising their minimum trade amounts too, huh? That's what Fud Machine's saying in the chat. Yeah, being in the chat's pretty fun. You get a lot of good info if you're in the chat. Hey, my name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. How you doing? Looks like you made it. Oh, goodness. Maybe you could start trading some of these altcoins too now. All right, so let's check out what else is what else in here. Okay, so last one I got I'm going to check out is Bitcoin, Lightning Bitcoin, right? I did an episode on that. You saw me go to the web page and all that. Let's see if we can go there now. Let's see what what happened. So this is what you get when you go to Lightning. Let me see here. What's it say? lightningbitcoin.io. lightningbitcoin.io. You get this. So maybe Maybe I got it wrong. Nope, there's the whole address. Or maybe I put it in wrong. There we go. That's looks like it's correct. Nope, this is it. So there goes Lightning Bitcoin. Obviously, I think it's not real. It's fake. So that's going to have to be taken off my list. So we'll take this off my list. So there's the update on all the hard forks. We'll take that off my list. And then let's check out CryptoCreed.com airdrop. See if that's still real. And of course, I still got to do my chart analysis. I still got to do my, what else? The mempool. I got to, we still got to check out all those and the fees for the mempool. Hey, Crypto Cartel, what's cracking? How you doing? Welcome to the chat here. We're learning a lot about these hard forks here. Some of them aren't really going to happen at all. All right, so here is the Crypto Creed. And let's go check it out. The list of airdrops. Just check it out real quick, because I know everyone likes to get free money falling from the sky. I do. So here's some other stuff, and they kind of looks like they're trying to stay up to date on this. Are some of these any good? I really doubt it. Like, there's a lot around here. I don't know if any of you have any experience with any of these. Well, look, at least this website is still going, and it does mention scams right here. So it tries to keep you informed best it can. Best that it can. But I don't participate in any of these, but I know maybe some of you would want to, because maybe you don't want to buy any more coins, or you don't have the money to do so, and this could be a good way to just get some, and when they become available for trading, you can get your Bitcoins. There's a lot right here. My goodness. There is a lot. Some of these I do recognize a little bit, but most of these I don't even know what these are. They look like very obscure coins. Here's another one which is Ethereum Graphite. It's a scam. Here's one that just their note is looks scammy. I wonder why, because when they go on the website, it says scammy on it. So looks like my name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. You want to see the meme for today? See for the meme today. What is the meme for today? Here's the meme for today if you want to know. La fake Nikita fork. You missed a little bit. I talked about what I talked about. It was an article about all the forks coming, and I was going over my list of articles, or my list of all the forks that I've had, and I had to remove 2 of them because it seems like some of them aren't going to happen at all, and their timeline is kind of, getting late. Although I will probably add Bitcoin X. That seems like to be the newest fork. Matter of fact, where is it? Where is Bitcoin X? Did I already? I already got rid of it. Oh well. I'll add that after the live stream. So there you go. So let's go and, all right, so that's list of airdrops is going to stay. What's another one? Segwit charts. So let's go over Segwit charts. Segwit charts. Let's go over the Segwit charts and see what's happening with the Segwit addresses. Well, thank you. My name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. It is very sexy. Nikita Laflemme. Laflemme, I think I called it Nikita. No, I think it's Laflemme Nikita. Well, this doesn't look good. If I'm not mistaken, that chart looks like it's going down, and the SegWit adoption rate is at 10%, or SegWit addresses or transaction as a percentage is 10%. So not a lot of people are using SegWit addresses. And what, I think there's another reason. My suspicion, and this is what I think, is, when Bitcoin Gold came out, if you had all your Bitcoins on a SegWit addresses, I don't think you were able to split your Bitcoin Gold. So I don't know if anybody can confirm that or not. And so I think that's maybe one of the reasons why there's a decrease, because all the forks that are coming up, I have a feeling that you're not going to be able to split your Bitcoin forked coins. You're not going to be able to split your forked coins from those Bitcoin from a SegWit address, because the wallets themselves, the forked coins, would have to implement SegWit, which it seems like that's like further down their roadmap. But if you have a regular address, I think you'll be able to split your coins right away. So maybe not. I'm not sure, because the reason I say that is the way the SegWit addresses are set up, and the wallets aren't really set up that way. Like Coinami doesn't have it. And so if you had your wallet on a SegWit address and you scan that private key from a SegWit address, there's nothing there. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Maybe that could be the reason. Okay, so SegWit address. Okay, let's look at Coin Codex. All right, SegWit address. Not SegWit. Coin Codex seems to work. All right, that's working. That's good. And here's their current prices. Looks like everything's going down in a 24-hour period. Everything, all the prices are going down in US dollar. Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, IOTA, Ripple, Litecoin, Dash, Monero, they're all going down. So a lot of them are in the double digits too. A lot of them are in the double digits. Yeah, look at this. It's red. It is a sea of red. But look at Tether, man. Tether is just a solid straight line. Everybody should buy Tether. Not. Don't buy Tether. Don't be left holding a bag. Yeah, look at all these. Oh my goodness. These are all red. So when Bitcoin goes down, all the other altcoins go down too? That's incredible. Yeah, 21 million. I think you're right. Obviously, you're right. Coinami does not support SegWit because it doesn't have SegWit addresses. And if you try to sweep a SegWit private key, it just takes you to a regular legacy address. Wow, look at this. Nothing but red. So if Bitcoin goes down, all these altcoins are going down. The price of Bitcoin must be going down then. Except for Mana. What the hell is Mana? I don't even know. But look at all this red. It is a sea of red. We have the Red Sea here. Skycoin's going up for no reason. Nexus is going up for no reason. Wow, look at this. Nothing but red. Red. There you go. 100 coins. Most of them are in red. All right, let's get rid of this. And then let's go on to my next thing here, live coin watch. All right, so let's check out live coin watch on my Firefox browser. I think there is a slight change because they put their logo up here now. It says live coin watch. Excellent. Wow, let's take a look at some of this. Well, for the week, Bitcoin is down. Oh, come on, just move this. There's a little thing, there's a little arrow right here you can get rid of. Just click on that and it just goes away. There it is. All right, so for the week, Bitcoin is down. Oh, this doesn't have my weekly volume. I want weekly in here. I think it's under layout. 7-day. Oh, they have a 30-day change too. Interesting. So let's get rid of the 1 hour. Let's add the 7-day and then the 30-day. That's what I want. Let's get rid of the 1 hour. No one pays attention. Well, I wouldn't say nobody. They have a 7-day chart, 30-day chart, and a 90-day chart. I'll leave the 7-day chart. Let's get rid of the 7-day chart. I'm liking live coin watch a lot now. And let's add the 90-day chart. Okay, let's add the 90-day chart. Oh, wow, this is interesting. All right. I'm liking this site a lot better. I'm liking this live coin watch a lot better. All right, this is awesome. All right, so let's take a look at the 30-day and the 7-day. Okay, Bitcoin 7-day, 19%. On the 30-day, 81%. And this is a 90-day chart right here. And you can see this thing's just going up. Let's have a look at Ethereum here. Looks like for the 7-day, it's down. It's down 6% on the 7-day. On the 30-day, it is up 46%. And you can see the graph here is showing up. Bitcoin Cash on the 30-day, Bitcoin Cash on the 30-day is up 89%. So we can't really say Bitcoin Cash is not doing so well. IOTA, oh my gosh, IOTA 30-day. Okay, a month ago, it's up 926%. There is something going on with IOTA. I wouldn't say it's abnormal, but something is pumping IOTA. Ripple, not really doing too much compared to the other coins. It's only up 9% for the month, 30 days. Litecoin up 116% for the month, 30 days. Dash is up 128%. Let's have a look here. Dash, okay. Monero is up 129%, and this is a 90-day, 7-day chart. So let's say Bitcoin Gold for the 30-day is up 34%. NEM up 95% for the month. So going down. If you look at for the month, these coins have gone up dramatically. Has gone up dramatically, a lot. So in a 24-hour period to be down 30%, but for the 30-day to be up, 100%, I think that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. Cardano, like most of these altcoins for the month have been up a lot, 371% for the month. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum Classic up 79% for the last 30 days. Let's see if I can scroll up here a little bit faster. Okay, Neo up 24% for the month, 30 days. Stellar up 265%. EOS, Ethereum on steroids, up 285%. Lisk up 51%. And, well, some of these, I won't even bother talking about some of these. Let's see, let's go with the bigger percentage ones. Waves up 112% for the 30 days. Stratus 151%. Monacoin is a big winner here. 332%. Can you believe that? Populous up 234%. Let's see, what's another one? 700% on NXT. Ardor up 118% for the 30 days. BitShares up 149%. Even Bitcoin's up 73%. Salt is up 152%. Let's see, Einsteinium. This is, oh my gosh. Einsteinium, in 30 days, a month, up 2,394%. This is getting ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous on this. Veritasium up 175%. And even Decred is up 72%. Vertcoin 102%. Now this is all in US dollars, of course, as far as percentage in US dollars. So I want you to keep that in mind. Doge is up 99%. Let's have a look at some other ones. Saya Coin 88%. Let's see here. Looking at a 50% increase is nothing now. And then Power Ledger up 175%. Not bad. Not bad. Now, again, this is all priced out in US dollars. So if you take into that consideration, it's pretty good. But when I get to my other charts, and you'll see that it's only up, like, as far as Bitcoin percentage, we'll take a look. We'll take a look at what it is in Bitcoin percentage on my bond trading view. All right. Let's have a look at CoinGecko. So we're going to leave live coin watch on here. Let's go to CoinGecko now. What the hell is this? God dang it, get rid of this nuisance. Right, finally. Finally. So FUD Machine, you say that Bcash is about to pump. The Bitcoin hash rate just cut in half. All right, we'll check out. We'll go on to BitInfo charts, and we'll check that out. If this thing can ever go. There it is. All right. So this is CoinGecko. Oh goodness, it's doing this thing. This is CoinGecko here, and I highly recommend not to get involved in coins that have a total rating of under 70. So if you look here, there's like Bitcoin, Ethereum. So here's 94 rating for Bitcoin, and then Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Monero, Dash, and IOTA. Anything under that, I don't recommend for long-term investment, but maybe you can trade short-term. That's possible. All right, so we'll take a look at some of these here, and you'll get a good idea of the coins and respective to their ratings as far as development and community involvement here. So just to give you an idea, like Bitcoin Cash, look at its developer rating is literally at 95. What the hell is that? Oh, shows up its code. Okay. All right. So there you go. Like community involvement 39 and development involvement 65. That's kind of low for a number 3 coin on as far as market cap. So you get to see a lot of these coins and what how they're involved. There you go. Here's Bitcoin Gold. It has a pretty decent development rating, but the community rating is horrible. I mean, it almost seems like the community just hates Bitcoin Gold. I have to admit, maybe I was a part of that. I'm just scrolling down so you could just see some of these. And as you can tell, like a lot of these are below, they're getting below 70%. And so, there's a combination of development and community, but, none really that strong compared to the top 5. And again, just maybe this thing is being fudged. You never know. This thing could be fudged, but it does, it can help you. I mean, more information is better than less information. Some of these coins I've never heard of. Look at Monocoin, for example. Like Monocoins is like pumped really hard, and its development is only 48%. Its community is at 27. But again, I know this is a Japanese kind of centric coin, so maybe it's not being properly reported. Yeah, this thing's as you get down lower and lower. Are you surprised to see some of these coins as how much development they have and community participation they have? It kind of when you start seeing it in terms of development participation and community participation, it kind of makes you look. It kind of gets scary when you look at the ratings. So CoinGecko, everybody. There you go, CoinGecko. So that's that there. Let's have another. I think I'll keep CoinGecko. Okay, so let's go to the let's just go straight to. I'm going to go to bit info charts, but I'm going to go straight to the hash rate. I'm going to go straight to the hash rate of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, 6 months comparison. We'll take a look at it. Well, no, there's nothing there. The hash rate of Bitcoin has gone up. The hash rate of Bitcoin Cash has slightly trended downwards. So Bitcoin Cash hash rate is 12, almost 13 EO hashes, as compared to Bitcoin Cash is 849 petahashes. That's a huge, tremendous difference. That data alone tells me that Bitcoin Cash is well, not nowhere near close, nowhere near close, and they're dropping too. If you could see, if I move this, if I scroll around, you could see that they were at one point, like just right here, Bitcoin Cash was at 1.8 EO hashes, and then slowly you could see that the they're losing EO hashes and then dropping down to petahashes. So different story. It seems like the price of Bitcoin along with this hash rate are very correlated. So totally different story. We could take a look at the transactions too and see what they look like. Yes, and you could see here the account is going to be obvious. Its account's going to be right here, so that's where you see the transactions. But I need to hover over the actual graph, and then you could see that Bitcoin transactions 403,000. That's what is that? The ninth. Okay, and then Bitcoin Cash only 18,000. So quite a bit of difference. Quite a bit of difference. So obviously Bitcoin Cash is, I don't know if it's going to pump. I don't think it's going to pump. So my name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. I don't know if they're going to pump on the Bitcoin Cash. And then FUD Machine, you're the one that says Bcash is about to pump the Bitcoin hash rate, just cut in half. Well, let me see, hash rate. I'll go back to hash rate. It doesn't seem, that's not the story. The story seems to be the opposite. The Bitcoin hash rate has gone up. Or it's trending up. You can see right here. Right here, it's trending up, going up. So that's that there. Okay. What I am going to do is I am going to go live CoinWatch, and it does a list of several coins at once. We'll check that out. Hey Brian, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Yes, late night, late night. Oh yeah, Fun Machine. You should probably look at the bit info charts. I think that gives a more accurate representation. The one on Bitcoin Wisdom, I don't think that's very accurate. I don't use that for difficulty or hashing rate at all. Okay. Excuse me. I gotta. All right. So this is Bitcoin info charts, and as you can see, it has Bitcoin here, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dash, and Monero. If you're wondering where they are, they're like these little buttons right here. If you select them, they'll probably be added, but it only automatically does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it only does Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dash, Monero. But it looks like they have Bitcoin Gold, as you see right here. You just hover it, Bitcoin Gold, and then Ethereum Classic. Looks like they have Zcash, Vertcoin, Dogecoin, PPC. What is that? I don't even know what that is. What is this? Feathercoin. I don't know why they have Feathercoin. Redcoin, NM Namecoin, Blackcoin. Aurora, they got Aurora coin out there. Nova coin, Quark, I think that's Quark coin. And this is Mega coin, Bat coin. They have BitConnect in here, BitGem, Einsteinium, Digibyte, Syscoin, Saya coin, Navajo coin, Potcoin, Unbreakable coin, and Dope coin. Okay. My God, that looks like they got a little bit of everything. Hey, how you doing, Question Tree? This is the first time I've seen you here in the chat. Question Tree, you say you think it's suspicious as to why ARC development percentage was so low. ARC is one of the only alts I believe in the long term, and it's to do a lot with the devs involved with it. Well, we can go back to it and take a look at it. It does have some statistics to it, and it's the amount of devs as well, like how many people actually work on the repo or on the GitHub, and how many changes there are as well. So, you know, it may be a good development team, but it's just not a very big development team. That might be the issue. Okay, so if you look at these, this is BitInfo charts gives you a really good range of fundamental details. I mean, they break it down here in market cap, as you can see right here, market cap. You can see the price here as well, and it gives you different exchanges: Gemini, Lake BTC Hit, and Bitstamp. Gives you the price of $1 US, what it equals to Bitcoin, and then you see them here as well: GDAX, Kraken. See, so they're all over there. So they give you good prices, but they also give you transaction time. So if you look at the transactions here, you can see that Bitcoin has 386 in the last 24 hours. Ethereum has almost 700,000. Bitcoin Cash has 16,000. And then Litecoin has 70. Dash has 9,000. And then Monero has 5,000 transactions in the last 24 hours. So what is the transactions in per hour? You see is 16,000, 28,000, 700, almost 3,000, and then 379 and 212. So when you look at these, it really gives you a good idea of the value of each coin and how much demand of each coin there is. Now, if you look at Ethereum, Ethereum seems to have a lot of transactions, but I think that's the fact that it has a lot of ICO tokens, that crypto kitty stuff. So it's running a lot of what I call burning gas. And so, and plus all the ICOs that are out there. So if you think about Ethereum, Ethereum is like literally 25 altcoins onto one blockchain. So that seems to be a little unfair. If you broke it down to like, if you took out all the ICOs, you took out all the dApps, and you just looked at Ethereum, I would probably say Ethereum is probably not as high. It's, if anything, it would be literally probably most likely a half or even a third of Bitcoin if you just took out all the ICO stuff. But because of all the ICOs and these weird dApps and everything that count as transactions, that's why you see Ethereum transactions very high. And then here's another interesting thing. Sent last 24 hours. This is how many in market cap has been sent in the last 24 hours. So Bitcoin, all right, which has been sent as transactions in the last 24 hours, almost $40 billion in transaction, which represents 17% of the market cap. Ethereum, in the last 24 hours that have been sent back and forth. Hey, client Shibzig, how you doing? This is like $2 billion, almost $3 billion, but this represents only barely 7% market cap. Okay, and then you have over here, you have Bitcoin Cash, which is about almost 1.6 billion, but that represents what, 7.84 market cap. Another 2 billion, that represents 33%. This is for Litecoin, so 33% of transactions have been sent using Litecoin. I think that's an increase as well. And then Dash has almost only 218 million, which is 4.11% of the market cap of its own market cap. Okay, so that's that's for real. And then Monero doesn't have anything because of its privacy. Average Bitcoin sent per hour, average Ethereum, average BCH, gives you real good fundamental details. And then also it gives you block times. So 14 seconds on Ethereum, 8 minutes and 19 seconds, 8 minutes on Bitcoin Cash, 2 minutes, 8 seconds on Litecoin, Dash, and Monero. You see they're very low. Block counts, I mean, you get a lot of good details. If anything, this is probably going to tell you a lot about the chain, and it may be good for mining profitability as well, and tells you a lot of information, a lot. So this is a good site. It really is. BitInfo charts. It's one I'm going to probably just keep on there. And let's have a look at Joho's mempool. All right, let's take. Oh, finally the mempool has gone down quite a bit. Oof, it was up there. It was high. I had to do a transaction today, and yes, I paid like 300 over 300 satoshis per byte, which is $12, but it got through. When people pay for a premium for your Bitcoin, you send it out as quick as you can. So it looks like it's eating through the 100. Yeah, this is 100 satoshis per byte. So it's finally eating through all that. It's literally, let's see where it's at. It's so small you can't even tell. There, finally. There's about 2,000 transactions that are 100 plus satoshis per byte, another 2,000 and 140. So those all should be going every 10 minutes or so. Let's see how many are in the 70 plus, 40,000. So you want to be above 70 to 100 in your transaction. So right about here. So it looks like it's things are slowing down as far as the mempool, and so that's good. It'd be nice if it eats down all the way down lower, but that's a good way to start. That's right now, of course. It's kind of late night, so if you need to do a transaction and you want to do it within a relatively short time, 100 to 140 satoshis per byte. If you do anything about 70 to 100 satoshis per byte, you might have to wait just a little bit longer. Let's check out Salome.io now. Let's see what coin's being pumped and what coin's being dumped. All right. All right, and there's one more thing I did want to change. Let me see here. That's in the news aggregator. I'm going to take out crypto coins or Crypto Kings. They haven't updated their site. I won't even go to it. I'll just take that out. There we go. All right, so let's check out what's being pumped these days. I love this site. It really helps. Social engineering at its finest here. Rhea Blocks. Rhea Blocks is being trending. Nexus is trending. District OX is trending. Metaverse is trending. And also Byte Balls. Byte Balls is trending. The price has gone up. Price has gone up. Purecoin is trending. What else is trending? Pivx is trending, but it's taken a little dump actually. Vertcoin is trending. Monaco is trending, and Rhea Blocks. Okay, I said I would go to CoinGecko. Let's have a look at ARC. I said that I would go and take a look at ARC real quick. Question tree, you said you saw. You wanted to check that out again. We'll check it out. Mike, my name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. Yes, I am in Texas, and yes, I can sell Bitcoin in Texas. It's Texas seems to be more open to it. I think the governor of Texas actually accepted Bitcoin as campaign contribution, and he's in a wheelchair and he became governor. So yeah. I think in any state, if long as you are the owner of your Bitcoin, you can accept payment in Bitcoin if you're the owner of a business. You don't need any license to be your own money transmitter. If you're receiving money to yourself and you're setting up a network where you're paying money to yourself, if you own a business and you could accept any kind of payment. You could accept seashells or gold or anything that you want if it's your business and you're not a third party. So if your business is to be a merchant processor, then you have to be licensed. But if your business is like a bar and you accept Bitcoin as payment, guess what? I think you can. I think you can, unless there's some regulation involved, which I think Ohio, there's a Bitcoin Boulevard in Cleveland, Ohio, Cleveland Heights area that had a restriction on alcohol beverages being purchased for Bitcoin. But other than that, I don't know. So let's take a look down at ARC. Where is ARC? Looking for ARC. Okay, so here's ARC. Let's click on it. Let's see what happens. Is it even going? Okay, so metric score is 53. Let me see. Major exchanges trading activity, liquidity is at 50%. Source code repository activity. So if you're looking at it, it says CoinGecko tracks development activity of the coins via public source code repositories. The reason why we are looking at this is that some coins are no longer maintained by the developers, thus the coins would appear very unlikely to progress over time. By looking at how much interest and effort goes around the development community, there is a chance that the coin will continue to innovate according to how the cryptocurrency market sees fit. So it's taking it off of GitHub and Bitbucket. There you go. So there's some other things. And then here's the community. And this is, let me see, what is it? Where is it? It's getting Reddit and Facebook and etc. So let me see, what is this here? Liquidity of altcoins can be used to measure the market share. So, okay. Okay, so let's take a look at developer. real quick. Okay. My name is Craig Grant. You're next. My name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. You're next to Louisiana. Okay. You think some guys got busted here? All right. Well, every place is different, but I think uh, in my opinion, if you are the owner, or if the person who owns the coins, if it benefits you directly, I don't think you need a license for anything. And Question Tree says, I live in Florida. Can you sell Bitcoin here as well? But you can't sell more than 100K to the same person. They will also add up small transactions over time. Well, I don't know about that. I think there was a case with a Bitcoiner, and he took it to court, and it was thrown out. And so, again, if you sell for yourself, and these are your coins, technically there really is no limit on how much money you can make. That's like trying to get a money license to sell your real estate, or for you to sell your own house, you have to become a real estate broker, which is not true. If it's your house, you can sell it without a license. Ironically, you can be your own contractor as well. That's most places. You know, you could be a license. You don't have to be a licensed contractor to contract for your own property. Um, like like for me to work on the electrical wiring in my house, I don't have to be a licensed electrician. It's my house. So it depends on who it benefits. If you are the owner and you are the direct beneficiary and you are doing it for yourself, you don't need to be licensed. And that's how I understand it. And that's pretty much seems to be a federal standard. So most states follow the federal rules. Maybe each states have their own little thing, but as far as I can tell, if you are doing it for yourself, you could do whatever you want. Like, you don't have to be a mechanic, a licensed mechanic, to work on your car. You don't have to be, you don't have to be a doctor to perform medical services onto yourself. So, there's if you're doing this on, if you're a third party, then you have to be licensed, as far as I know. But of course, you probably want to check out with your attorney. But as far as I know, my experience is that, if you're an individual and you're doing it for yourself, you could pretty much do whatever you want, you know. Let me see. Hey, Mech Studios, how you doing? All right, so here's the thing for ARC for their developers. Apparently, they get 76 stars, 36 watchers, 57 forks, pulled request 2, total issues 28, closed issues 2 contributors, and total new commits in the last 4 weeks is 3. So that kind of gives you an idea. And then what it looked like, look at their issues. So closed issues and then total issues. So this gives you a good idea of the overall sentiment of the coin, other than its money value. So you can kind of check it out for yourself. Oh, Pisces Trait Rule says they had a long line on Belvedere Road in West Palm today. People buying cryptos at the ATM. Let's take a look at local Bitcoins, because let's see here. I'm going to go to local Bitcoins. And I saw the price has dropped quite a bit. And here's what's happening. Because the price has dropped a lot of people who bought in at the top to sell on local Bitcoins, they're not lowering their prices as far as I can tell. Let me see where's their prices. Like look at the prices they're at. Let me go into cash deposits, because that's what you really want to look at. Cash deposit. There we go. So if you look at cash deposits, like other than maybe these two people or three people, maybe they rebought in, or maybe this is just advertising. But if you look at everybody else, they're all at 7,000, 20,000. Like look at all these. They're way above because they bought in at the top, right? And the price has gone down almost to maybe even $3,000. So they're not going to sell below what they're going to make. They're going to keep that price of $7,000. So maybe some of the ATMs you have, they're not priced right, or the way they have their ATM set up, it's not, you know, they're not tracking it right. They're not pricing it. So of course people are going. As far as I know, because of the drop, a lot of people are keeping their prices up high. Like, look, this is still at 7,000, and 19, 20, 20,000, 23, 28,000. So only these people, 1, 2, 3, these guys are almost kind of at a reasonable price. What is the price of Bitcoin right now? Let's just check it out right now. So yeah, they're like $2,000 above the spot price, which is probably a little bit higher than usual. They're probably at 15. They're not at 10%, that's for sure. They're more than 10%. So oh, they may be at 10 or more percent, and that's on the low price. So that's on the low price. So other people are at 17,000. Well, maybe not 20, but 15%. So yeah, people are definitely, you know, if those ATMs didn't price things right, yeah, there would be a line at the ATM, because peer-to-peer markets, people aren't selling at a lower price. They're keeping it high because they probably bought in. They probably bought in like right around here, or maybe right here, and now the price and the market has dropped quite a bit right here and right here. So yeah, bag holders. How you doing, DD8209? All right. So there's that. Let me go to Bitcoin fees. What is the average Bitcoin fees? All right, so let's go to Salome right here. Salome.io. All right. So let's take a look here and see what here. Let's have a look. Why is this set up this way? Let me refresh it. F5 it. Let's F5 this thing. All right, while I'm waiting for that, let's take out the fees here real quick. Yeah, a lot of mempools being built up here. Let's stop that. Okay, let's just go scroll down to the bottom of according to bitcoinfees.earn, looks like 360 satoshis per byte should be your average. out here. That's right now. 360 Satoshis per byte. I think that's a little too high right now. Now, if you do your transactions right now, you should probably be, let's see, anything, well, it looks like anything above 100 Satoshis. So it looks like 100, 110. You could still probably be in well, anything above 100, you should be all right. So 110. So this is where the big line is. You should be stacking, you should be trading above this stack. So 110 Satoshis per byte will probably get you into the next block relatively soon, the cheapest possible. Hello, Crypto Metrics. How you doing? This is the first time I've seen you here. Yeah, I got to upgrade that PC, don't I? The problem is, if I have a lot of programs that only work on Windows XP, so that's the problem. I don't want to have to buy all these new software and everything. All right, let's take a look at what coins are being pumped. Rhea blocks are going to be pumped. Look at this, 20%. I don't even know what Rhea blocks is. A lot of them are in negative territory. There's not too many that are being pumped right now. A lot of them are in the red. A lot of people aren't talking. Pure Coin seems to be 34%. This is their social volume. Pivx is back up. I don't know why. 81% on Metaverse. Nexus, a lot of social chatter. PayPal's up. And District XOX, I don't even know what's that. A lot of them have negative social volume. You're wondering what this is? This measures social volume. This is the rating that it has. And then this is the percentage change in the last 24 hours. And then, of course, these are price, related to price. So it looks like a lot of people are quiet. They're not as talkative on the social media front. Right now, let's go on to the Bitcoin. Well, before I do that, let's see if I have time. I'll just go over this real quick. We'll go over the flagged for the shorts. Litecoin's on top. XEM, what is that? XEM. I think that's the name coin. Or is that New Economy? No, that's New Economy Movement. NEM. That's NEM. NEM is second. Populous is third. Wave is fourth. Salt is fifth. And then Tron. I don't even know why Tron's on here. And then Komodo, XML being Stellar. And then IOTA. Then EOS. Monero is still on this list. Monocoin is on this list. Einsteinium and BAT tokens are on this list. I'm not going to have time quite to do with all these coins. This bond trading view is in the notes section. There's a link to it. You can go check it out yourself and see if these coins are worth dumping to get you more Bitcoin. And then, okay, now let's go to the Bitcoin charts. I'm going to do analysis on Bitcoin charts now. All right, I'm on the hourly here on Bitstamp, and I'm just going to go ahead and draw some lines real quick. So I'm going to actually draw the original line, which was right here. Oh. Okay, so that's the original line that I drew from last time, and I'm going to add in some support areas of where these things are. All right, and then the highs. So I'm drawing a lot of lines here because I'm trying to figure out where the range is, where it's going to go. Oh. Okay. And so if you look here, wow, that's a lot of lines. Let me get rid of a lot of these lines here. Okay. Well, let me get rid of let me get rid of these lines, and then I'll draw the trend line first. There's like there seems to be 2 trend lines here. Go here. Let me try to draw a better, more even trend lines. There we go. Okay, so there seems to be a channel here that it's following, and this channel. On top of this, you got this line here that I drew from the top here to basically to the top here, and then it seems to be just following this trend line, and then actually broke and pierced it. And that's not good when it does that. It did go back up above it, but you see that it's following this trend line here on the top side. So it's just following this channel for the most part. And as far as support, I mean, there's not really much I can do than other than draw some lines here of potential support areas. So if you just look at that as these support areas right here, and then probably most likely this is another support right here, somewhere right around here, or it could be, let me see, probably top of this right here. Okay. So here's some areas of support. If it can't break out of this and break out of this trend line right here from top to here, and it keeps going down further down, and it breaks below this trend line as well, this overall trend line, and then also breaks down this line as well as this line. So let's figure out where this line is, what the price of this is. This is the low. It's $14,030. No, that's the low, sorry. 12,701. So this is 12,701. So it breaks below that, then probably the next one is right around here, which is almost about 11,872 right here. So if there's some extra support areas, that might be it. And I'm looking at the average line. If I look at the average line, it's 0. Let me see. This is one wave, the second wave. This is the third wave, fourth wave, and this could be, depends how far it goes down. If this is the fifth wave going down, then you're probably looking at maybe around 1,200 to 11. Let me see what I say. 11,847, somewhere around there. So it'll take one more jab going down, and then it'll complete a fifth wave here, and we'll see if that's enough to continue on with back to the uptrend. So that's kind of what's happening here on the hourly. So let me take away all these lines because it won't even matter, because when I back out, you won't see it. And I won't need any lines. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just... So it looks like there is some support right here on this average line, which is at 11,985, almost $12,000. And you see that you're seeing some red. You're definitely seeing some red. So it does seem to be trending down temporarily. As you can see here on the RSI is coming back. There's a good chance that it'll come back to this 50 point on the RSI, which would probably coincide with this 1,200 right on this moving average as a support. We'll see if it bounced up and basically makes another higher high. And then let's have a look at the 12 or the 1 day. The 1 day. And the wicks on these red candlesticks, they really show that it seems like there's pressure to go down, which it has. as the bodies keep going down and down and down right here. But if this, depending on how bad this wick is, it doesn't seem like that wick is too bad. It's not a very long wick, so I think most of has been done, and the sellers may be exhausting themselves, and you got a lot of people holding. The more people hold, the more I think it's going to be harder to push that price down. And so even at current price of $13,565, that's still pretty good. You got to remember at current prices, we're still up like 80% from 30 days ago. So that's still pretty good. And on the 1 day, you can see that the RSI has come back to the 70. Worst case, it'll come back to this 50 point, which is probably represent this area, this right here, which is around 605, 10,500, somewhere right around here. So if it does continue to go down, it may have this area for support. And now let's go down to the 3 day. Now the 3 day is showing 12,000, around 12,000. You see right here, this moving average. And so as long as this candlestick basically fills up this void or this gap, and this may be the end of it, it could possibly be, because if the next candlestick, which is probably Monday, if it shoots up again, it's going to pull this moving average. It's weighted simple moving average. It's going to pull it up to touch the bottom of this wick. And then when you look at it, hindsight 2020, because if you look at the 3 days, it's really been moving along the price. The candlesticks have been really moving with the moving average. And so when you look, when this moving average gets pulled up, if the price goes up higher, it'll look like it's touching the bottom. And hindsight 2020, you'll say, well, I should have bought it right here. It was pretty obvious. Well, if you look at it now, there's nothing here. There's a gap, and that's why you're not buying the dip. That's exactly why you're not buying the dip. You're worried that it's going to go down further. But there's probably a good chance you should be buying the dip, because hindsight 2020, if the price goes up from here, because if you look at this candle right here, if you look at the previous candle, look how strong that is. Look how strong this candle is. It's massively strong. It's solid. This is just a retracement, and most likely it's just going to be going back up, and then the average will be pulled up higher, and that's going to make it look like it touched the bottom. And just like all these other times that it touched the bottom of these candlesticks here, at the bottom of these wicks, it makes it look like, oh, I should have just bought. It's so obvious. When you look at it now, there is a gap. So you just have to make a determination whether to buy or to sell. But if you notice, it's at 12,000, which happens to be a lot of other areas where 12,000 seems to be a very strong support. So there's a couple ways you can do. You can try to play this. You can just simply put in different limit orders up to where it is and all the way down to 12,000, and just see if they get hit. And if they get hit, if they get hit, then you can average it out, right? If you want. And question tree, you want to see my moving? You want to see my settings? These are my settings. The only thing I change is, instead of the MA, which is moving average, I use EMA, which I think it stands for estimated moving average. I'm not sure, but I think this works a lot better from what I could tell from my main indicator, EMA. So there's my setting, and then I use an RSI. My scale is linear, and that's about it. It's pretty much available to anybody and everyone, anyone who wants to see, and that's how it is. Oh, DD8209. That's pretty harsh words. It seems like I understand where you're coming from. Sometimes I feel that way too, because there's a lot of greedy people and all they care about is money. But you got to remember, a lot of people don't realize what they're doing. They don't know any better. A lot of times they're instinctive, and their instinction, or their intuition, or what they're trying to do is basically just based on basic needs. Some people are just running on pure primal instincts. That's all. They don't really even know what they're doing until they know what they're doing. So here's the problem. Like, a lot of people who do these Ponzi's, or if they do these Ponzi's, they may not understand the consequences of the harm. So because they don't understand the consequences of the harm, or they don't see the harm, they're okay, you know, perpetually scamming people and going into these schemes which don't benefit anybody. They just take away from others, and they don't see how that takes away from others. They don't see the harm that it does, because they're just benefiting. So they have to understand, people who don't understand the harm that they're doing, you can't really hold them, too harshly accountable, even though they are the cause. And to some degree, they also perpetuate they also perpetuate it as well. So so if they knew what they were doing, like if you knew, like every time you pull the trigger and like you shot a gun up you shot a bullet in the air, and there's like a 99, or what if there was 100% chance that that bullet would come down and kill someone? Do you think somebody would actually just shoot a bullet up in the air? They probably most likely would not. So if they were presented with the harm that it does, they most likely will not. Now there's probably like a few that will continue because they just don't care. There's some people who just don't care about anything. They don't even care about themselves. They realize they only have one life to live. You only live once, kind of type attitude, and they're willing to just. They really are. They're asking to be put to death, really, and some of them eventually get that through the justice system eventually. So there's my settings. Here you go. All right, so let's move that away. So this is on a 3-day. On a 3-day, all I know is that is the spot price higher than the moving average, and the answer is yes. And because of that, the price will most likely continue to trend up after its minor retracement, and that's like the likely scenario that I think is going to happen. I mean, the price. Look at this. Look at this candlestick. Look at this. Look at the body of this. This is huge. It's huge. So some retracement is, you know, I still think 13,000, almost $14,000 is still awesome. Okay. And now when you want to get to the hourly, you see a large candlestick. You see a large wick here on this candlestick. I think that's still a good. That's a really good uh, a signal, because the fact that the price did go up this high and this candlestick is still green, it just means that it's just retracing, and most likely will continue to go up because the price is higher than the moving average. But if there's another week and it pushes up higher, this average will move up higher and closer to the bottom of this, and it'll look like all this other times, like all these other averages that have been moved and touching the bottom of these candlesticks. So right now it doesn't look like it, but give it a couple more weeks, and hindsight 2020, you'll see everything makes sense. All right, so Anyways, that is my chart analysis for a Bitcoin. A lot of people are like scared or worried. Is there going to be a market crash? I don't think there's going to be a crash. You still need, to get a downtrend or to call it a crash. I need two things that I need to see. First of all, I need a lower low and a lower high. So I need a lower high and a lower low. Not only one, but I need two. I need two lower lows and two lower highs that make an actual trend. But the problem is when you see that on a weekly, the price has moved probably already like $10,000 to the downside by then. So even then, it's a little too late. At this point, if you are feeling uncomfortable, all right, if you are feeling uncomfortable, then go ahead and take some money off the table to the point where you have no risk. Just take the money, your principal, and the amount that you invested, take that off the table. All right, at least you get that back. And if you're right, the price is going to crash. If the price is going to crash, you could just buy in at a lower price, and now you're going to get a whole bunch of more Bitcoins, right? And right now, I think the support level, from what I tell, is at 12,000. Worst case scenario on here, let's see here, on weekly, it's probably this moving average right here, which is at 90. What is that? At 9,000 and let me zoom in closer. Like 9,600. 9,600. Worst case scenario, it's going to be right here at 5,600, somewhere around at 5,600. So if you feel uncomfortable and you don't want to be sweating and looking at the price and having a heart attack every time the price moves $1,000 on the downside, take some money off the table. At least get back your principal amount, and then after that, it's no risk. And if the price does go down, you have your original principal on the side just waiting to buy back in, and you'll probably get double the amount of Bitcoins that you have right now, or double the amount after you've taken out your principal. You'll double up again, and so that's a good strategy. If it goes the other way, like you take your original principal out, up, you can always buy back in. You just won't get. You kind of you had a little bit of a lost opportunity cost because you would buy in and you wouldn't get as much Bitcoin. That's the worst case scenario. But if you wanted to play it safe that way, you could do that. That's only if you got in recently, like within the last month. All right. But if you got in like when it was almost at the beginning of the year, you have nothing to worry about. This is all risk free. The fact that it's gone over $10,000 is amazing. The fact that it touched $16,000 is, my opinion, it's pretty amazing. And there's no reason anyone should complain, especially if you bought in like, the beginning of the year. You should be like, this is nothing. This is like, it would be nicer if it was higher, but the fact that it's still over $10,000 is pretty amazing to me. Okay, let's see here. Let me exit out of this. I don't know if I think I covered most of everything I wanted to talk about. All right, so let's, I'm pretty much going to end this live stream now. Gosh, I almost talked almost 3 hours, but it's all right. It is Saturday night, early Sunday. I guess this is a weekend talk. We could just, just spend the time, just to spend time talking. It doesn't hurt. Anyways, I'd like to thank everybody in the live chat. My name is Craig Grant. This is my Bitcoin wallet. Mert Studios, thank you. Pisces Trade Rule 373, thank you for sticking around. Also, client Shibzig, thank you for staying around there. Let's see, you guys are pretty active. DD8209. You guys are very active out here. And Question Tree, thank you for popping in. Looks like you say you use TradingView, so you'll assume that your moving averages are default 50 and 100. My moving averages are default at a 10 period moving average, and I think the other one is set at 20 or 25 period moving averages. So it's 10 candlestick moving averages based on the time frame. So on the hourly, it's 10 hours on the short term moving average, and then the longer term I think is 20 or 25 moving period moving average. So on the weekly, it is 10 weeks, and then 20 or 25. I'm not sure what exactly. I can't tell, but it's just deset. It's fault deset on Bitcoin Wisdom. And then let's see who else is in the live chat here. Crypto Metrics, thanks for stopping in. FUD Machine, thanks for stopping in. Well, there's a lot of people chatting away. Brian, thanks for stopping by as well. Appreciate it. And Jacob TS, thank you for stopping by. As well as 21 Million Club. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Watch 21 Million. He has a live stream that he does every day as well. And Crypto Cartel, thank you. Let me see who else was in the live chat. Oh, Bubble, Beauty Bubble, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you sharing this video. I'm trying to get a lot of people in watching the live stream. I do long videos, sorry, but I'm sure you all like it. That's why you're in here. And M Rocky, thank you very much. And Will Campbell, first time I think I've seen you here before, but welcome to the live chat. And then Warren or Varen. I'm sorry, Varen. It's not Flapping Plemis. You look like Flapping Plemis, but you're Varen. Okay, welcome to the live chat. And Pivix. And Julie G, thanks for stopping by. And Andre Barnwell, thank you as well. You guys are always here. And of course, Rich, really appreciate it. And Dual Overhead Camness, thanks for stopping by. You were the first here. All right, so I'm going to end this live stream. It was a pleasure being with all of you. Thank you, Andre, for the wonderful comments. And hopefully you all have a great weekend, and hopefully you'll make some money, or at least get some more Bitcoin. Anyways, like, dislike, leave a comment after the live stream, or even do a video response. Until next time, everyone, stay tuned. Bye now.